are some of the people that you train over the years, if you can share?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. I've been working with him since 94, 95.
Can he really fight?
You know, believe it or not, I was surprised. But the thing that sucks with him, and he's always known for that, even on movie sets with the stunt coordinators and the other actors, is when you spar with him, it's tough because he kicks you or punches you and you really want to hit him back, but you probably won't be working as long, you know, with him. So you kind of just got to bite your tongue. But I was honestly surprised when he was pissed one day and we sparred. And I was like, whoa, you know. I was like, okay, he could do something. But when you're at that level, no matter how you got there, now everyone wants to work with you. He's been privy to working with all the top fighters and stuff over the years, kickboxers like Benny the Jet and all these world champions, you know, so he's going to learn a lot from them.
I heard he parties hard too, Jean-Claude Van Damme. He likes to party a lot, like go out and stuff like that.
They all do, man. Yeah, and I've been fortunate that I don't have an addictive personality, thank God. You know, I like partying, it feels good, but there's still nothing, I think my fitness has always been where that's the priority for me. And there's nothing better than the high I get off of like being in great shape and training and being so functional, you know, in the world. You just feel like you can do anything. It doesn't matter this guy's driving a Lamborghini or whatever. He's not gonna look like me. He's not gonna project that. Or it's different. You know, it'd be nice to have the physique and the Lamborghini too, you know. But it's gonna be a lot easier for me to get the Lamborghini than the dude's gonna get the physique, you know.
So you train Van Damme were you sparring with him, or you also do fitness, like?
More fitness, but you know, I come from, I'm half Thai, my mom's Thai, so I grew up doing Muay Thai since I was a little kid. We just used to take us to the Thai temples and stuff, and so, you know, and then I wrestled in college, and so when the mixed martial arts came, UFC came around, I think in like 95, 95, I really was interested in getting into it, but unfortunately they didn't pay anything. You know, $200 to get your nose broke, do that in a photo shoot, you know, for fitness. And luckily at the time I was doing well. You know, I had a contract with EAS, I mean, all the top companies. I was getting paid more than a lot of the pros at the time. So I was very fortunate, and that's one of the reasons. And I was training with Flex and Chris Cormier and all those guys. I was in that circle. We'd go eat at the firehouse afterwards. You know, so the 90s was a very interesting place because Gold's was much different back then because we had so many celebrities. You couldn't have cameras in that gym. It had a big sign that says no cameras. That was before camera phones.
Who were some of the people that came there? Just
Keanu Reeves, you know, before he was like super big. Kobe Bryant. I have a picture somewhere of Kobe Bryant spotting me on a incline press because I was doing a photo shoot at the time. I said, but Kobe, you know, come and can you give me some? Oh yeah. He still had his afro. He just fresh out of high school playing for the Lakers at the time. I mean, everybody. You know, James Caan, I would walk to the firehouse and eat with him. You know, some days I'd be walking. He goes, hey, Hester, you know, where you going? I said, I'm gonna go eat. And he'd be my son. Go, oh, let's go. And he'd buy me, you know. God, I wish we had phones back then, man. All we had were those little zit.
That's before the social media, yeah.
Zit. I still have, I think my mom might have a drawer full of those. I should ask her. I'd be surprised to see, you know, Dennis Hopper. Dennis Hopper had a house, like one of the big $1 million houses.
Dennis Hopper lifted?
Yeah, he trained at Gold's. Yeah, he trained every day. He trained hard. I would walk to his house with him. Nicest guy. And that was where he built his house. Now it's happening all the time because Google, you know, moved in, and all those young kids that work at Google, they're making hundreds of thousands.
Venice is changing, huh? Venice is changing.
They call it Silicon Beach now. So you're gonna see like these homes that look like they should be in the hood somewhere, you know, in Compton, and the land, the property, it's worth like $3 million because the property. Because next door, someone bought it, knocked it down, and built, you know, a $10 million home. But Dennis Hopper had one of those before anyone did, like back there. And so we would walk to his house like 3 blocks away from Gold's, you know, eat lunch. And it was just a really cool time because they respected the bodybuilder back then. You know, all the sports, I trained guys from the Dodgers, you know, just so many pro athletes getting paid millions of dollars, and you go to their house and on their coffee table were muscle magazines, because it was to their benefit to know all the knowledge about the muscle in their bodies. You know, we were the pioneers at the time. Unfortunately, we weren't getting paid what they were getting paid, you know. But, you know, it was like, I remember when I was with the company EAS, I was like their main spokesperson, and they had just signed Shannon Sharp, which is a top football player. They just won the Super Bowl. So I'm signing, you know, my picture, and Shannon's in the booth with me signing his pictures, because EAS just signed him also. And it was a really cool time.